Third. All right, let's just jump into round two. Let's see if we can't rebound and win 7 straight matches of Magic. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yep, keep. This hand's lit, by the way. They're F6. I kind of want to jam. I'm jamming. Can't stop me. I'm getting basic island, even though I can't cast any of my spells because I think they're on. I think they're on Golos shops. They're on humans. All right, I'm really happy with my decision to jam. You got a 1-drop without a cavern? No way I'm cashing this in. No way I'm not cashing that in. Oh, hello. Flashback Ancestral Recall for the funsies. Oh, never mind. I have a new plan. I got a Hydra. They can't really wasteland me here because they're way too far behind. So and now they have a cavern on human. So now I can't force the Thalia that I'm assuming is coming down here. I mean, I could force the Thalia. I just don't want to. Maybe I'm supposed to just to generate an extra trigger on my Hydra. It's possible. Unfortunately, this land does not let me cast Ancestral Recall this turn, which is quite awkward. Quite awkward, actually. Maybe if I had forced this Thalia. I mean, they can't beat this Hydra, I don't think, but maybe they can. Maybe they have a Palace Jailer in their deck, I guess, is something that could happen. Maybe I was supposed to force and just get the pump. I didn't really think about that. It also gets a card in my yard for Breach. All right, I'm going to force the... Well, now, like, it depends on how much mana they use, right? Because if they play, like, another Noble Hierarch for some reason... Oh, Freebooter. Well, now I lost my Breach. I don't think there's any real good reason to force. I mean, if they Jailer me, I probably lose this match, so... I mean, I was able to cash in a Mental Misstep, so... like, I feel like I got pretty lucky already. The Cavern into Thalia is obviously brutal happenings, for sure. Yeah, I guess we have a Strip Mine in the deck. That's a good point. That's a pretty good point. F3, 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 F3. Why are you casting this? That's insanity. You're wilding, opponent. Opponent, you're absolutely wilding. There is no world in which I'm ever casting Champion of the Parish there. Not a chance. Zero chance. Unless they have a non-human spell they want to resolve. That would be a reason. And they just jebaited me. Which I guess could happen. I think opponents should probably have attacked with this Thalia before they started casting spells, but... I'm no humans expert. Yeah, I'm in on that life. Let's do that. We have Lightning Bolt in our deck, too, as chat loves to point out. So that's 6 cards in my yard. So that would be... I have just enough to cruise, but not enough to do a will on the next turn. Or not enough to do force. Right? I will have 6 cards in my yard. I have 9 mana. It costs 9 mana. I just won't be able to force of will. Whereas I could just take the Preordain underneath the Force of Will, Preordain into Force of Will, and then on the next turn, cruise. Probably better, seeing as my cruise is just going to draw me Preordain Force of Will anyways. I want to use the Volcanic because they can wasteland me. They can just Palace Jailer my Managorger Hydra with Cavern of Souls back up, and I lose the game, probably. I'm going to top both of these because I want to be able to pitch Force to Force. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to force anything, but I think it's not I think it's pretty reasonable to hold Open Forest in case they play something like Swords to Plowshares in their deck. I don't know if they would, but maybe they do. Pretty hard to imagine they do if they're playing Unclaimed Territories, but I've seen Stranger Things. I haven't actually seen Stranger Things, the show, but I have seen Stranger Things in Magic decks. Oh, I forgot to make the breach pun at the start of the show. So I wanted to say that we are breaching out of our normal comfort zone today. All right, I'm gonna force this to get another card in my yard, and to pump my Hydra. Kills the Hydra? Yeah, next turn this kills the Hydra. But I'm gonna try to make a lethal Hydra, so I'm hoping we can make a lethal Hydra because this might not. It depends on how many humans they have, I guess. Oh, that attack is not the attack. Oh, opponent, I'm so sorry. That is not the attack you need to be making here, because if I make 2 spells, then you have to chump with your way to deal with my Mana Gorger Hydra. That was not the play. On the list of plays, that was not the play. Oh, especially because I know what cards I have on top, and I topped on top, so not the play, homie. Not the play. I just need 1 spell that I can cast. Easy game, easy life. Not the play. All right, I have a lethal Hydra. Chump with your general. Yeah, so opponent needed to leave back this Thalia so they could chump with the Thalia. That way they could sack the general and something else to kill the Hydra on the next turn. I mean, they could still have a Jailer. In which case I can Demonic for Lightning Bolt. They have a Jailer? Bro, no. Is it a Rick? Be a Rick. It's a Rick. Okay. So this gives them lifelink. That's not enough, though. And they don't have 4 humans, so that's not enough either. All right, so it was not a Jailer. We survived. Yeah, this card is so bad. I can't imagine ever registering this card. Everyone's like, oh, this card's so good. This card is not good. This card is just not good. People think that card is so good. I don't understand. I mean, to be fair, we beat Jailer here by Demonic Tutor Lightning Bolt, so. Uh, 2, 3, 6 to 10, 4. Okay. All the humans players, they love this card, but I can't get behind it. Sorry. All right. We got a lot of dead cards in this matchup, don't we? We've got. I mean, they're Noble Hierarch decks, so Mental Misstep and Swords to Plowshares probably. So I think you can actually keep in Hydra, or you can keep in that here, and we probably want Hydra, a Braid, Maybe claim? Something like that. We have Wrenn and 6 in our deck. It's pretty lit. Do we keep in a grudge? Is that like, oh, you fancy, huh? Maybe. I mean, I don't think the humans list play like sphere effects. They could. Maybe this grudge is not very good, but then why am I bringing in claim? Maybe they're playing rest in peace or something. Maybe would rather just have 2 claims and a grudge. Rather have 2 claims and a grudge, possibly. Yeah, this seems fine. I'm in for this. I like how we didn't show them brain freeze or anything, so we could just be a regular normal rug deck or 4-color deck or something. I want to see this list that someone just posted, but Discord's not happening. They saw a breach? Oh, they took a breach. That's true. It's a good point. It's a good point. Fair. I mean, this hand doesn't do anything. Whatever. Am I mulliganing this? Can't imagine that would be the case. Oh, no mental misstep this time. We got Noble Hierarch. Resolves. You got it, homie. I would love to see what you're working with. Rick, why? That card is just... This is a human? I didn't know that. Dismember, Aether Sworn, Cavern. Oh. Oh. So this is a human. So where does that leave us in life? What if we go Strand, Sea, Petal? I mean, we could do a million ways to get an ancestral, right? We could do some weird stuff. We could... I want to cast a lot of spells in this turn because this is gonna come down and I can't counter it unless I find a lightning bolt or an abrade. So I kind of want to do spells on this turn. So I was thinking about something like, I mean, I could go Underground Sea, Lotus Petal, Time Walk, Upkeep, Vamp, Lightning Bolt. That way I will always have to be able to deal with this thing, and then I can then go for Merchant Scroll, Ancestral on the next turn. Kind of seems fine to me. It's like a kind of a waste of resources by like really hemorrhaging value, but I mean, I could also just play this and just vamp at the end of turn for a Lightning Bolt. That's probably way better. I don't know why I felt like I needed to Time Walk, but I mean, I could always preordain into it now. I don't really want to expose myself to a top deck Wasteland, though, so I think I'm just going to pass. I don't know why I was trying to get so hyphy if my line was just get a Lightning Bolt anyways. This isn't legendary, right? Okay, sweet. They will eventually play a Rick here, which, what does it do? Nothing? Oh, okay, cool, nothing. I can't kill it, I guess. It's a 3/4. Yes, Ancestral Recall would... Well, it depends on your cantrip alignment chart. I mean, I could just... I guess I can't. I was thinking I could just get a Mana Gorger Hydra, but... Can't really get a Mana Gorger Hydra, because they do have an active Dismember, and I have no Force of Will. It's kind of a shame that Wrenn and 6 is just not very good on this board. I mean, it's not bad on this board by any means, because it could just take out this Noble Hierarch, but then it would die to this, I think. Yeah. I could also get a Nature's Claim and just Nature's Claim this thing, because it's an artifact, but I don't have green mana, so I probably shouldn't do that. I think I just want to take lightning bolt or a braid here. And then we should probably start by time walking. Try to find more lands to do things post lightning bolt, I would assume. I think it makes more sense to get a lightning bolt than a braid. Yeah, let's just do that. I guess I could lightning bolt and time walk this turn. Jack the Canonist. That doesn't exactly help us there, friend. Not ideal. I do think I might want to time walk. I guess the question becomes like, maybe I just want to cast Preordain this turn. I could also, because like my best thing is if I like time walked into a land and then went Merchant Ancestral or something. But that's probably worse than going like Preordain into Cruise, right? Because this would be 1 card to 5 cards to 6 cards. So I'd actually be 1 short, I think. Unless I find a land. Let's do Time Walk. Let's do Time Walk. I feel like I can get a Cruise or an Ancestral somehow if I just start by time walking. That's 6 cards. Preordain is the 7th card, and then Cruise is for 1 mana. I could also Merchant Scroll for Ancestral, but I would rather not Cruise if I don't have to, right? Because it's good to have a Petal, Bolt, and Time Walk in my yard. So I think I would rather just Merchant Scroll for Ancestral. Maybe that's greedy. I don't know. But opponents like not doing anything because they're playing Rick Steadfast Leader in their deck instead of a card that actually does anything. Well, we can fuel our yard to make a cruise, I guess. It's funny. I just all right. So like I have a bone to pick about this card because people sell it so high and they're like, this is the sickest card for humans, and they keep telling me play Rick, play Rick, play Rick. I'm like, no, 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 and we're not playing this card. Look at this. Look. Oh, see, that's now that's a 4-drop white card. That's what I'm talking about. That's so much better. They get to draw a card every turn. Oh man, it's just so much better. So we just draw a Breach and win, right? That's the play. This card is like so much better than Rick. So much better. Look at they're the Monarch. Incredible. All right. So what do we do? What do we do? Does it matter? Does it matter what we do? Do we preordain? Looking for I guess technically brainstorm is well. If we go preordain first, it's deeper. We just yeah. We just want to find a breach and kill them. So this is deeper by going preordain first. Yeah, look, they're dead. Because I have a Petal in my yard, so I just have the win. Very nice. I guess they could have surgical or something, but should I be probing them first? Does that matter? To make sure they don't have surgical? But I have double brain freeze, so why would that ever matter? Probably doesn't. I guess if they hit Lotus Petal with surgical. Trying to figure out if I am being greedy by sequencing this poorly. I think the only card that could matter is surgical. And if they would try to surgical this freeze, I would assume, right? But they shouldn't, or they will have an opportunity to surgical the freeze, but then, oh, I guess that would get our other freeze. Oh, we got fucking trapped? What? Do we not play out the pedal because we need to have cards for Treasure Cruise? I guess we have a brain freeze. Bro. We would lose what? Bolt, Vamp, Probe to play a pedal out? That seems bad. Well, look at how good Jailer was. Look at how good Jailer was, chat. It drew a fucking Mind Break trap. What do you want me to do? Pedal, Brainstorm, pedal? I probably missed something. Oh, you want me to pedal... I had pedal, freeze? Really? So I had pedal, 1, 2, 3. Cast it. I don't have 3 cards in my yard. I don't have enough cards, right? How am I playing 2 pedals? I cast a pedal, 1, 2, 3. There's only 2 cards in my yard. I'm short. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. I would have to brainstorm, right? And hit a mana source, right? I mean, maybe I'm still supposed to do that. Like, I could definitely still be supposed to do that. All right, so I know opponent has Rick, Dismember, and an unknown card. All right, we're gonna... How do we win from here? Demonic for... Breach doesn't do anything. Yeah, Breach Demonic for Breach, Lotus Petal, freeze. Should I just win? I have, yeah, Demonic Tutor is bad in Breach. The freshest of memes. The freshest of memes. That was always wild to me. DT's like gotta be the one of the best possible cards in Breach. I just never understood. It's all your combo pieces. Yo, where's my Black Lotus? There it is. I don't even have I don't even have Pyroblast in my yard, so I'm not really sure why I made red mana. I was like, oh, I'll make red mana so I can play Pyroblast. Like, what are you doing, Justin? All right, this deck is so dumb. It's not as dumb as Doomsday, but it's pretty dumb. Big fan. Wood combo again. It was so sad losing to Doomsday round one, Grape. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't win. I think I made some bad plays, though. Oh, excuse me. $85 players is a lot of players for a vintage challenge. Let me make the sheet now. Ooh, blue-red breach with Stormgate Caller. That's cool. I don't hate that, but you should probably splash Demonic Tutor. Ah, I got him.